Hi guys, it's Mom and Dar here, and I'm here with Teresa Johnson, and we're Psychic Inspirations. So today I wanted to make sure to tell you, please subscribe, because I guess that's how this whole thing works. So if you like what we're doing, subscribe to us. I also wanted to give you some of the information that Teresa does teach a development intuitive class. On Wednesdays, it's every Wednesday. You don't have to sign up. You can just show up. It's at the Healing Garden on 3879 South Park. And that is at 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. Then she also has one on Thursday. It's also 7. And it's at the Presbyterian Church, 2771 Delaware Avenue, Kenmore. So make sure that you just show up, bring a pad and paper, and learn, because we all have this in us, and we can hone those skills to help us through everyday life.
Whatever tools you'd like to use, bring tarot cards, bring pendulums, and bring anything that you would like to get better at. Or if you're already experienced and you're doing fairs, come in and just practice or do a meditation with us. Everybody could use a meditation, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So today, Teresa, what is your topic?
Today, my topic really is September, because you know what? We had 6 retrogrades. We had 6 planets in retrograde, and it really was a hard summer for some, and for others it didn't hit so badly. But we also had eclipses, and guess what? The eclipses are now over. Secondly, in September, we also have a net record of positive aspects, including a grand Earth trine on September 7th. Jupiter, the planet of good luck, will form a sextile to Pluto. Jupiter and Pluto are the most powerful planets of the zodiac and are notoriously associated with wealth and creation. So, this is a time to get your finances together. This is a time to create a financial plan. If you're in debt, this is a time to work out how you're going to get out of financial debt. September is a good time for travel. And if you have personal planets and angles between 1 and 3 degrees, or between 14 and 19 degrees in the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, September 18th is going to be your lucky month. But let's look at the major astrological events of the month. September 6th, Saturn is going to go direct. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. Saturn in retrograde has created some karmic implications for some people. In the past month, you might have hooked up with old friends that you haven't seen in a long time, and you might have discussed old things that happened. There might have been a time of healing. There might have been a time of working things out. But
or opening the wounds.
Reopening the wounds so that the wounds can bleed. Tomorrow, Saturn is going to go direct in Capricorn. Now, Saturn, along with being the planet of karma, it's also the planet of hard work and restrictions. So some of you might have had a very tough month, emotionally speaking. Myself, I lost a couple of friends. And this week in particular, I did a funeral, I did a wake, and then I did a wedding. What is that all about? Well, Saturn says step up and deal with your responsibilities. People have asked you to do something. No matter how hard it is, you emotionally step up and do it. Darlene, what happened to you?
I tried to ride the wave, which is obviously riding the wave.
Yeah.
But I got to sit down. My neck popped out, and I couldn't move for a couple of days. And you know me, I never call in sick. 9 times out of 10, I'd have to be in the hospital for that to happen. But I got to sit down. Spirit said, take a seat. I don't know really the reason why, but that I don't have to know. But it definitely gave me a sit down. I couldn't move off the couch, and I had to cancel a couple of things. I'm getting better. I'm still not 100% par, but as we were driving to the doctors, those butterflies were all around our car, and it actually was freaking my husband out too, so that was kind of fun. But those signs come to let you know that, yeah, bad things are going to happen in this life. That's what we signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
So what really truly angels and the higher beings want to see is, how are you going to deal with that? Are you going to deal with grace? Are you going to get up from it? And what are you going to do? We're here to learn those lessons. So when I get to sit down, I ride the wave. I eat some chips, which I normally don't do, and then I get back up and put my lipstick on, and here we are, Miss Teresa.
And here we are, lipstick, good hair day, and nail day, good
Ooh,
hair nail
good
day
nails,
as well.
good
So remember, Saturn is a planet of karma, but it's also the planet of hard work and restrictions. And I always tell my clients, it's not the lesson. It's how you get through the lesson.
Absolutely.
Did you stand up or did you back away? For the emotional responsibilities that everybody has, you stand up and you go, I really don't want to do this. And Saturn pokes you in the back, and then you go, okay, and now I do this. So it was a hard month with Saturn in retrograde, but it's going direct tomorrow, and it's going to be direct in Capricorn once again. So you're going to feel a lessening of this restrictive and very, very karmic energy. More good news, Mercury, which is the planet of communication, was retrograde in August. And stuff happened. Missed flights, computer viruses, cell phone breakage.
Oh, terrible.
So many things. Delayed flights, delayed plans, car problems. Mercury is responsible for all of that. And once again, it's not the lesson, it's how you get through it. So when you don't make your destination or you don't make it on time, maybe what Mercury and Saturn were doing were joining forces and saying, nope, not time for you to get there yet. Sit down, wait, and just let it happen. So Mercury is now direct as well, and it's going into Virgo. Virgo is the planet of communication also. Virgo has OCD. Not offending all you Virgoans out there, but everything in its place and a place for everything. So now that the communication is going direct in Virgo, now is the time, along with straightening out your financial plans, Virgo says, let's do it right. Let's do it as energy goes from left to right, and let's make sure that it works. Everything in its place and a place for everything. So for you Virgos out there, including the cusp, including the rising, including where your moon is, try not to drive everybody crazy with your OCD. We make mistakes, it happens, but Virgo, you're there to help us, you're there to pick us up. So, Mercury spent a lot of time in Leo, which was 3 weeks of retrograde. Everything got a little crazy for a while because Leo is a very happy sign. And when Mercury goes retrograde in Leo, that's when we don't exactly express things the way that we meant to in a heartfelt way. We express it more in an egotistical way.
Yeah.
Now is the time for cleanup. So, now that Mercury is direct, now that Saturn is direct, go back over the month of what happened and try to communicate in a better way. Try to get your finances straight. Understand that Christmas is coming, so you might want to save a little bit of money for those Christmas presents that you don't quite have the money to buy now, but you will if you plan for finances correctly.
Yeah, it's time to get that agenda and the stuff put in a row. And if you feel that you have hurt someone's feelings, and now that we are out of that energy,
it's correct now.
Apologize, or just go buy that person their favorite thing, like a candied apple. If you brought me a candied apple, I'd definitely be like, you're forgiven, for sure. So it's definitely a time to be kind and to think of others.
And guys, don't forget, send your significant other flowers if something didn't quite go the way you needed it to go. Now is the time to make up. Now is the time to clean up.
Absolutely. So it's hard. We all have to try not to live in our ego, and it is very hard to do so sometimes. So if you do recognize a time that you were being of ego because the energy got a hold of you and kind of shook it to you, now's the time to say, I'm sorry, I was of my ego, and I apologize.
And remember, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, you're going to have a great month. So just start working, start planning, and you'll be ahead of the game. Thanks for listening.
Don't forget to subscribe, and have a very blessed day.
Till we meet again,
Namaste.